please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Yvette Franco and Alejandra Munoz.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Juro fidelidad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que representa una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos.
I would like to welcome the family members, friends, and guests who are gathered here this afternoon to honor and celebrate the successful journey of our seniors. My name is Jinx Baskerville, Principal of New Futures. I would like to begin our celebration this afternoon by recognizing some special guests. We are honored to have with us Diane Kirshen, Associate Superintendent for Elementary Education. Monica Armenta, Executive Director of Communications. Lorenzo Garcia, Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education Representative. Dr. Don Duran, Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education Representative. Also on stage, I would like to recognize two people who are always available to assist the students and help keep them on track. Jane Ripple, New Futures Dean of Students. Barbara Fries, College and Career Counselor. Today is a time for family and friends to stand up and celebrate the joy of seeing their daughter, granddaughter, sister, niece, or girlfriend accomplish their dreams. At this time, I would like to have family members and friends of our seniors stand and be recognized. I would also like to recognize the New Future staff. I know that a lot are back at school, so the graduates could have as many tickets as needed, but the ones that are here helping out, please raise your hands. Last weekend, I was sitting out on the deck of my father's home. At 87 years old, he cherishes every day by taking in the things we take for granted, like the sun and the beautiful views from his home. He spoke to me about his growing up with 12 siblings. His mother and father had a 4th grade education and were extremely poor. Education was not a priority. Working in the meatpacking plant was. My father spoke of the times when he had to walk down to get handouts of food from the Salvation Army. He remembered warming his hands on the hot soup container that he would carry back to his house. He spoke of this time not out of embarrassment, but out of a deep appreciation and respect for where he had come from. Life is about making possibilities real, he said. One day, many years ago, my father's friends came to his house and told him about an ad they saw in the newspaper on William Penn College. Because it was a Quaker college, my father knew they accepted blacks. Quakers played a key role in the Underground Railroad, which helped slaves escape slavery just 2 generations before my dad came along. My father went with his friends to check out the college. His road to success wasn't easy. Bigotry and discrimination was something he had to deal with throughout his life. My dad's message to me that day on the deck was make possibilities real. He did that when he went to William Penn College, where he obtained his doctorate. Making possibilities real is what I want to pass on to the graduates today as they venture off on their new paths in life. Whatever you want to do, whatever the possibilities are, there is nothing you can't do. Sitting up here on stage is testimonial to that. There are 5 students who represented New Futures this year during Young Parents Day at the legislature. The students spoke to legislators about our school in a bill that was being introduced. The bill would help pregnant and parenting teens obtain maternity leave and extra days for needed appointments at any school within the state of New Mexico. We were informed that the bill would take several attempts before it would pass, but the bill did pass and was signed by the Governor, Susana Martinez. It was not easy for the students to travel up to Santa Fe by rail runner and find their way to the Capitol building to interact with people they had never met before. But they did it and represented us well. Again, it's making possibilities real. Would these students please stand? This year, we have 41 seniors graduating in May and 11 seniors graduating in July. 41 out of 52 seniors have been accepted to CNM, and 5 seniors have been accepted to UNM. One of our seniors will be attending Brown Mackie College, and another will be attending New Mexico State University. "32 Bridge Scholarships have been awarded to our seniors to attend CNM, and 4 Bridge Scholarships have been awarded to our students attending UNM. We have 1 student who received the Thunderbird Award Scholarship for $1,500, 2 students who were awarded the Hispano Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, which pays for their college tuition. 3 students received the Friends of Many Cultures Scholarship for the amount of $1,000, which they can apply for again and receive if they continue to show they are in good standing in college. Another of our graduates received the Martin Luther King Scholarship for $1,000. One of our graduates received the Fast 5 Award of $500. 30 students completed a 45-hour dual credit early childhood certification program. And one of our students is graduating with 22 dual credit hours, which is almost a full year of college credit. Wow, talk about making possibilities real. I know even more possibilities are on the horizon for each and every one of the graduates here today. I now have the privilege of introducing the New Futures Honor Students. These young ladies have all achieved high grade point averages and excelled as students. Jane Ripple and Barbara Fries will present the honor cords as the students are introduced. New Futures valedictorian for 2013, Karina Bustillos. New Futures Salutatorian for 2013, Nancy Castro. Honors Student, Elizabeth Cabral. Honors Student, Alejandra Munoz. Honors Student, Yvette Franco. Honors Student, Jacqueline Diaz. Honors Student, Taylor Bittner. Honors Student, Tabitha Sanchez. Jane Ripple will now introduce our senior student speakers.
Karina, would you come up to the podium, please? Karina Bustillos is our valedictorian. She had a grade point average of a 3.69. She's finished her graduation requirements in only 3 years. She did this by taking Algebra 1 as an 8th grader, and then she did take one online class. She has also been working at various jobs since she has been 15, so she's a very busy young lady. She came to New Futures as a 10th grader in January of 2012. She was pregnant, but had difficulty accepting that reality. She has a son, Ian, who is 13 months old. Karina lives with her mother and grandmother and a 10-year-old brother. She received a scholarship from Friends of Many Cultures. That scholarship will give her $1,000 at the successful completion of her first semester, and it is renewable. Here's Karina.
First, I would like to start off by welcoming everyone to this joyous occasion. It has been a little over 13 years that we have been dedicated to our education. It seems as if it was yesterday that we started elementary school. Do you remember your first day of school? Walking to your classroom, holding on tight to your parents' hand. Then, getting that sick feeling in your stomach because you knew that you would have to stay there without them. I sure remember that. Then moving on to middle school and eventually into high school. Now look at us today. Here we are, sitting in our cap and gowns. And yes, it has been many long years of struggles, but we are here today, ready to graduate. This is only the beginning. Our future is no longer a distant reality. Our future begins today. We started school as children, and now we are graduating as adults. We have a whole future in front of us, not only for ourselves, but also for our children. As young mothers, we have faced many obstacles and many criticisms as well, but this has not stopped us. Today, we have completed our basic education that will serve us as a platform for our futures. Many of us will go to college, others will get right to work. We are all definitely travel our different ways. No one says this is going to be easy. No matter what we do, there will always be challenges. We have already been through many in our lifetime, and every time we overcome them, it only makes us stronger. This is why I ask you ladies to meet these challenges with your head held up high and your heart wide open, just like I will. You must try to excel in everything you do, and when you do, you will feel proud of yourself and Be a great role model for others, but most importantly, for your children. We have worked so hard to get to this point, but we sure could not have done it by ourselves. We owe a lot to all the people that have supported us on this long journey. First, there is our parents, the one who woke us up, fed us, clothed us, then drove us to school each day. The ones who helped us with our homework, paid class fees, attended our sports events, and listened to our complaints. Then we have our teachers. Each and every one of them dedicated their time to teach us something new. They all shared with us their time, knowledge, and talents, and contributed unselfishly to get us to where we are today. Then we have New Futures. I don't think I can thank them enough for everything they do to help young parents like us succeed. They not only provide a warm environment where we can learn, but they also provide a lot of resources for us, like daycare. And in Futures, we are all a big family, and the best thing of all is that our children are a part of it too. I want to take the time to thank all these people that have not given up on us. It is because of people like you that we succeed in life. Thank you.
Nancy Castro is our salutatorian. Nancy is graduating with a grade point average of 3.61. She has 2 children. Victoria is 4 years old, and Nick is 5 months. She lives with her mom, who she credits with lots of her success. She came to New Futures in August 2008. She was a freshman and very scared and nervous. She still remembers meeting her first friend at New Futures. Meeting other students in a similar situation helped her feel better. She will be attending C&M in the fall. She will complete 2 years there and then transfer to UNM to major in civil engineering.
Hello, fellow graduates of 2013. I want you to know that we have finally achieved our first step in our lifelong dream. Remember, failure is not the end or fatal. Success is not definite. It is the strength and our courage to continue that counts. I know it's been a challenge for all of us to graduate, but guess what? We finally did it. This has been my greatest achievement so far in my search of reaching academic success and becoming a civil engineer. This school has provided me with great opportunities for bettering my future. It has also given me the privilege to learn from some wonderful teachers, and this is why I would like to give thanks to all of my teachers for being so awesome and supportive. I would like to thank my friends for being the shoulder I could lean on, especially my best friend Karen. I would like to thank my mom and my sister for always being there for me and encouraging me to do better. For my mom's example of what a great mom should be, and for being my guide in life. I would like to thank my children for making me a better person and teaching me to fight for what I believe in. But most of all, I would like to thank God for giving me life and everyone in it. I have grown to love this school, the teachers, and especially my friends. They have all contributed to my success. The journey that has led me to this moment has been full of memorable years for me to cherish. Every man is an engineer of their own future. I plan to make the most out of mine. Thank you, everybody, and congratulations, class of 2013.
Our next speaker is Olivia Trujillo.
Way down. Oh, sorry. Hi, my name is Olivia Trujillo. I have attended New Futures since August 2011. I was pregnant at the time and was very nervous about coming to New Futures and adjusting to my surroundings. My daughter, April Rose, is now 14 months and has been the best blessing that I could ever ask for. I am currently enrolled at C&M. My classes will begin on May 20th, where I will be majoring in business. I would like to congratulate the class of 2013 for all the things that we have done together. We all have made it past a long journey. We went through many struggles together, but I am so proud to be a part of a strong and determined class. All of our happy times have now become memories for us to cherish. Now it is time for us to move on to bigger and better things for both our children and ourselves. I see each and every one of us going for our dreams and reaching our goals. I would like to thank the staff and teachers for being there every step of the way with us, helping us and guiding us through all the challenges that we face. Also, a big thanks to my family who were there through my smiles and all my tears. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I hope New Futures will stay funded and will be there for future young mothers, and so they can receive the success that we have received today. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Tabitha Sanchez.
Hello everyone, my name is Tabitha Sanchez and I have a 3-year-old daughter named Felicity Faith. We first started in New Futures in 2010, and at that time I was a little bit behind in my credits. Because of the schedule here, I was able to catch up on my credits, and I've attended I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. I've attended New Futures for the past 3 years. In essence, my daughter has grown up here and made lots of friends too. So I'd like to say congratulations everyone, we've made it. I'm so grateful and happy to be here today. It was a hard journey but very cool experience here at New Futures. I grew and learned so much and appreciate each and every one of the staff. You guys are all cool, funny people and made it a good experience for me. I was nervous at first to come bring Felicity here, but we both adapted so well. We came across many obstacles, but I never let anything stop me from succeeding and graduating. New Futures changed our lives in such a positive way. Without the support and love from my family and the support from the staff, it wouldn't have been possible for me to be as successful as I am today. I am proud to say that I am enrolled at the University of New Mexico for the fall to start my degree in psychology. It may be the end of this chapter of our lives, but it is definitely a bright new beginning. Always remember the words from our senior quote. Life is about trusting your feelings and taking chances, losing and finding happiness, appreciating the memories and learning from the past. Thank you.
Our last speaker is Alejandra Munoz.
I'm Alejandra. I've been at New Futures for 2 years. My daughter, who is there too, has been throughout my time here. My experience at New Futures has been wonderful. New Futures has given me the opportunity to continue school, making it easier for me to succeed. Teachers, child care workers, and counselors have helped me make my experience more meaningful. I want to give special thanks to our wonderful principal, dean of students, and counselors that have encouraged me to continue. I would also thank my mother and father, who have been my greatest inspiration to work hard in everything I do. You have helped me continue my greatest journey and guide me to become a better mother. Los quiero mucho. My sister has given me a hard time, but in the end is there to listen to my problems. Lastly, thank to all my friends who have been there with me through our journey towards graduation. We have worked hard. It has been a long journey, but through all the obstacles we have faced, we can say we have made it. I've seen the struggles of an everyday teen mother, and it hasn't been easy, yet we strive for something better. We have pushed ourselves to achieve a better future for ourselves and our children. Fellow students, you have been a great inspiration, showing me that I am not alone. We all have our stories, but in the end, it's been worth the struggle. I'm proud to say I am the part of class of 2013, a teen mother with a future ahead.
Dr. Duran and Mr. Garcia, will you please join me at the podium for the certification of the diplomas? These young women seated before you have duly met and completed all requirements as set forth by the State Department of Education of the State of New Mexico, and have also met all requirements as set forth by the Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education, and are hereby fully qualified to receive an official high school diploma. To you, I present the class of 2013.
Felicidades, buenas tardes. Congratulations and good afternoon. On behalf of the Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education, we accept this graduating class from New Futures High School of 2013. Thank you so much.
And now, the event you have all been waiting for. Barbara Fries will call our graduates forward to receive their diplomas. Will our honored guests please meet me at the podium to congratulate our graduates?
Karina Bustillos. Nancy Castro. Elizabeth Cabral. Alejandra Munoz. Yvette Franco. Jacqueline Diaz. Taylor Bittner. Tabitha Sanchez. Daisha Abeta. Tanea Abeta. Ana Alcantar. Jocelyn Baeza. Olivia Benavides. Sabrina Branch. Brittany Chambers. Deanza Durand. Diana Fuller. Cassandra Gallegos. Maria Grajeda. Carolina Guzman. Lydia Habiger Doxson. Imani Jackson. Katrina Cottle Colley. Felicia Lopez. Jasmine Lucero. Brittany Maestas. Esmeralda Maestas. Laura Ortiz. Letitia Padilla. Roxana Proa. Natalie Ramirez. Cynthia Salazar. Marietta Silas. Tiffany Soria. Juliana Story. Daisy Torres. Olivia Trujillo. Elisa Valdez. And Chantel Holguin.
Graduates, you may now switch your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the New Futures Class of 2013. Congratulations. Please stay standing until our graduates exit.
Albuquerque Public Schools, support the potential.